need a database for your apps out there. And there's a couple of things that you need to consider. You could use something like Supabase or Firebase, but there is a cost to that. There's a minimum cost per project instance. And if you were to do something which is generally considered best practice, and you have a dev instance and then a production instance so that you can do all your testing in dev, you're going to get charged for both of those instances. It doesn't matter if you use it just like a fraction. So Supabase is going to charge you, but it's very robust. So I possibly save that for when you go to production. But if you just want to play around and test things out, the one thing you need to, down here, I need that. You could go to railway.com, and you can build a PostgreSQL database in Railway, and you can add the caching piece to it with Redis for free as part of a hobby account. And that's really useful because that means you can go to Clerk for authentication, you can go to Railway for your Redis and PostgreSQL database. You can run Vercel on the front end. So you have Vercel and you have Railway, front end, back end. And that simply allows you for free to build your test environment. But the thing I really want to talk about here in terms of the security side on the database is you're going to have Clerk doing your authentication to get you into your app, which is great. I talked about authentication in my last video, I think. Right, what am I doing? I'm making an omelette inside of some freshly baked croissants. Yummy. And then you're going to have row-level security. Row-level security defines who can see what information inside of the tables inside your database. If you want to have an admin page where you have to log into your app and see certain things like configurations of your app, they want to look at like some data, the number of users who've come in, the usernames, you want to maybe be able to coordinate some things with those users, upgrade them, downgrade them, do whatever, right? The thing is, to do that, you need an admin who has access to certain things in the database, and your general user population does not. To control that, you use row-level security. So when you create a user, you can promote that user to the admin level so that in the database, when they're authenticated through Clerk, the app says, you're the admin. I'm going to let you see everything. But if you are not the admin, you can't. And thanks to things like row-level security, RLS, that's how you control those things. Ask Claude about it, ask ChatGPT about it a bit more, and you'll learn quite a bit more about it. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments.